You ever had one of them days where you're just kind of done? That's today. I'm just kind of done. I don't even know if the sheriff knows what's going on. I don't think he cares. He's just trying to get some hay bale. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay, guys. It's Jason, the Okie Sharecropper. Boy, it's hot. We got rained out yesterday, so sheriff went out there and rolled over the hay today to try to get the wind under it. But boy, it's already dry, I think. But got problems. Anybody know what that right there is? You know what this stuff is? Yeah, you guessed it. I've got air conditioner problems, and I got a brand new system in my tractor. I'm hoping that our fields are so rough that I have bounced the compressor on its bracket, and it has loosened off the belt a little bit. And he said it'll work sometimes, and it'll quit, and then leave it off, start up, and it'll work again. So I'm hoping that maybe the belt or something is getting hot, and it's letting it slip. But I don't know. But he said he'd have run with the door open, and in my tractor I only have one door and one back window to open up, so I don't know. I'll rake it anyway. I'll have to get it raked, but I've got to get this going, guys. When it rains, it pours, literally. I mean, we've had nothing but trouble this year. I mean, we're putting hay up, but I can guarantee you, if there's any profit in it at all, we're spending it. And he called and told me that, and then he called me right back, and he said, "Hey, I'll come on out here and finish up raking. I'll be back." He said, "The guy we've got hauling hay for us, he had a blowout on the hay buggy, so he had to run and get his stuff and jack the truck up and trailer up." And I talked to him just a while ago. He's headed to town to get 2 brand new tires. So these tires run on these things. That's probably $500 for 2 tires, $250 a piece. I'd guess probably at least 400. So people that think that the people making hay is making money, they've lost their mind. We get to put our hay up, I guess. And if things don't, break down, make a little bit of pocket change, but you're not getting rich. You're barely breaking even. So matter of fact, that's all we're doing right now anyway. We're paying for equipment. So, and when we get done, the equipment will be, wore out. So I'm living that right now. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, hey, we're headed back out there. We probably got a bale up 50, 60 bales left on the ground. And I'll get it raked either way, whether I got air conditioner or not. But I'm definitely going to check that belt, and then I'll hook up my gauges and see if I've got any freon. But I can't imagine it being a freon issue. It's got to be a belt. As much hard and rough stuff as we hit in that field, I could see that AC compressor loosening off. I couldn't really see anything else wrong with it. It's brand new. So anyway, guys, y'all come along. Hope you guys are in an air conditioned spot, because if this don't work, I won't be. So I don't want you guys to sweat. But like I said, come suffer with us. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, guys, y'all gonna find out same time I'm gonna find out what's wrong with this tractor. Gotta take the side panel off to get to some of it. What I've got to do, I've got to take this off, and I'm probably gonna have to take the side panel off so I can get into that where the belt's at. I've got everything with me just in case I've got to do some charging, but I'm thinking that my belt's loose. That's just, for some reason, I want to say that's probably what it is. Find the right socket. Okay, 1/2 inch is what it is, guys. Let me move some of this stuff. Get these out. I might even have to take these off. I'm going to. I'm going to set these things right here on top. They are hotter than blue blazes, but That's okay. Okay, I gotta take that one out too. I think that screen would, if I get stripped out, that's what's wrong. We'll get it though. One way or another, we'll get it, guys. Goodness, that stuff is hot. Okay. That didn't do me no good. I've got to get that off. So, one way or another, that has got a nut on the back side of it. I did not know that. Let's see here. If I've got a 1/2 inch stubby. I bet I have one. Let's see what we can do here, guys. I did not know, and I put that back on there. And I did not know that there was a, that was on there like that. But, there it is, guys. Pull that off. Put this all over here. He may have tried this, my brother, the sheriff. I don't know how tight that's supposed to be, but I didn't want to have to take all this off, but I don't know that I've got a choice. Take it all off. There we go. Let's see what we got here. You know, that belt's awful loose, so I think we should, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's back plumb off. Now that has anyway. Goodness, guys. Goodness, goodness. But that ain't good. That ain't good at all. Well, you know, that hood's got to come off, guys. I didn't want to take it off, but I don't see any other way to do this. Just don't see any other way, guys. Wish I knew where that went. There it is right there. Oh, I hope my battery lasts on my phone so y'all can watch all this. There's a chance that it won't. Like everything else, it's hot too. I'll run this thing without a hood to finish raking if I can get the air conditioner going. It's just something all the time, you know it? Just something all the time. It's part of farming. I gotta take the, I'll take you over with me. You guys can witness what I'm talking about. Can you all see me there? I see what I'm doing. What I'm doing is taking this hood off. Right here, I've got all these bolts off. We gotta take 2 more off right here. I know that piece is important. And he's been driving it, so it's gonna be hot. And I've got Allen wrenches. Boy, I tell you, when it rains, it pours, guys. How else to even? Yeah, that's got to come off. Let me see if I can find my Allen wrenches. I think I've got one honed down to fit this thing. That or it's this one. I think it's this. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure this is what I need to get these out. Hopefully, get all this stuff done. You know, the bottom screw wasn't there, so we got lucky there, guys. I've actually got 2 screws here I've got to get out. One of them's always a booger bear, and it's probably this one. There it goes. Well, it's hard ran, I know that. It is some kind of hot right now. It's the best tools I got too, guys, so please don't get on me about my tools. I'll be able to get this hood off in just a second. And get right to that air conditioner by doing that too. Boy, it stinks like it's hot, but I think it's just hot inside the cab. That's what I think that is. There we go, guys. Oh my goodness, that's hot. Burn your fingers kind of hot. I'll show you what I found. Let me get you up here. All right, guys. What we found here is this nut right here is loose. These are tight, but that belt, I'm thinking that belt needs to be tighter than that, but I'm not sure. Like I said, it's a brand new compressor. So we'll try it and see. Here's the sheriff. Guys, I think the clutch needs smooth up. Something's wrong. Bearing something. Stinks too. Well, hay season 2025 continues. See that right there? Anything look kind of weird right there? Yeah, I hung that on the gate. So I'm gonna take that off. We're gonna do what we did last week. What a treat. It's only 100 degrees out here right now. But we gotta get the hay in, so. Guys, I apologize. My attitude's not real good right now, but God will bring you to it. He'll get you through it. I've just got to hang on to that. Hang on to that because he is got to be looking out for me. Try to see if our other rake's got a part that'll work on this, and it probably does. Because I was about to burn up, thought I was going to die. I wasn't thinking right, so the rakes came down before I went through the gate. That's the gate's tiny. I knew better than that. I shouldn't have. I should have looked back, but I didn't. So I get to deal with it. So it's my fault. You know, it's so hot the phone will hardly charge. Maybe I'll get some drone footage for you today. Maybe that'd be one good thing out of today, if it'll cooperate. But you know, you ever had one of them days where you're just kind of done? That's today. I'm just kind of done. I don't even know if the sheriff knows what's going on. I don't think he cares. He's just trying to get some hay bale. I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened. I'll tell you what. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. You know what? If I didn't have bad luck, man, this year's not been good, guys. Other than I got my health, I guess. Some people don't have that, so I bent the odd oodle out of this. Just one more part I can put in my truck. I got parts to my tractor in the truck, so I might as well put these in there. I'll get a hammer. And I'll tell you, I just don't understand something. I don't guess we're supposed to understand. That's terrible. That's terrible what I did to that. I ruined the wheel too. It's a new wheel. New rear wheel. Yeah, I ruined it too. Guys, I just don't know. It's been bad. I have to remember where I put these. I'm gonna film where I put these, so maybe you guys can tell me if I go looking for them, where I put them. Cause I'm not smart enough to remember where I put them. If anybody can mess something up, you're looking at the guy that can do it. I ain't had nothing but goodness. I'm just lucky I didn't tear up several of them. That one hung the top of a post is what it was. Post going through the gate. It went through there, but it didn't like it when it did it. So he gonna look at me funny like, why is that rake like that? But you know what? He can just look at me funny, I guess. I really don't care. Really don't care, and I'm not going to discuss it with him. So it's probably best I don't discuss it with anybody except you guys, because by the time you guys see this, I will have gotten in a better place. But boy, I'm not in a good place right now mentally for this. Yeah, that right there, guys. That right there. And that right there. I could probably straighten that, but you know, I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna put these in his box. He might fire me. If he fires me, he's gonna have to have these bolts. If I got them in my pickup, I probably won't give them to him. If he fires me. I want you guys to watch me. I'm gonna put them bolts right here. See them right there? They're right there in that toolbox. All right, guys. Looky here. Ain't she a beaut? Air conditioner compressor shelled out. It's about 6 months old if it's that old. It's hot. It's not hot right now. It was hot earlier. It's so hot I wasn't thinking straight, and I did this too. Yeah, see that right there? That thing's bent. That thing's ruined. I hit a gate post coming through a narrow gate. The sheriff warned me, but I thought he was talking about my window. I don't like to put my window up like that, but it's so hot. Let me see that window right there. I broke that window before. That window's about $600, so I thought that's what he meant, so I put it down. I wasn't paying attention to the rake being about halfway out, so I got you a little drone footage, I think, this time. Put it on my SD card, so if I can figure out how to get it off that SD card, should have some of that in this video. You know, you have a day like I've had this afternoon. I mean, it's just one of the things that happens, but you know, the good Lord brings you to it. He'll get you through it. So he brought in some cool weather this evening, so that's a blessing. So you know, like I said, we all fall short on a daily basis. I know I do, but man, I didn't know earlier. I just wanted to give up. I just wanted to sell everything. So hot, nothing's working. I've got to have this tractor. I mean, we've got hay. We're backed up. So tomorrow, I'm gonna try to call the place that I bought this stuff. And see them clouds in the background? Yeah, that's rain, I think. It's trying to beat that. But like I said, I'll call that place in the morning. There's a gnat, I think. See what the warranty is on this thing. You'd think surely that compressor's warranted. I'm gonna have to have it overnighted to me, and if they can get me there's a line on here that's busted too. It had holes in it. I was moving on it a little bit to get a wrench in there to wrench at to tighten that compressor down with, but I didn't mess with it enough. It had pinholes in it. Then it popped, and then the clutch started. The clutch was making noise. What started all this mess? Then I run it with the belt on it, with not the compressor on, just to see if I could run it, and it kept making noises, and it'd quit, then it'd make noises, so I just cut the belt off. Probably a $30 belt, but you know, what do you do? You know, what do you do? Like I said, I'm better now, but it was hot earlier, and there wasn't nothing going my way. So, like I said, I was about ready to sell it all, get rid of it all. But I can't do that. I'm the Okie Sharecropper. Who am I if I'm not doing this? I mean, y'all like to watch this, so you gotta keep going. Gotta get some things fixed. But guys, I'm gonna do a little more raking. I'm not near done. It's about dark, and I think he said he had 278 on the counter, and we're not even. I don't know how many we. This make over 300 bells. It's never done that before. We built this thing for years. I think like 220, 240 is the most ever made. It's gonna. I do believe it's gonna make 300 bells anyway. Guys, that right there is a wrap, literally a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time in another field. Till then, you guys stay safe.